If you're getting ready to sell your home, it's important to stay safe, especially when strangers are coming in to view your home. So in this video, I'm going to go over some safety tips to consider that will keep you and your family safe while you're selling your home. Hi, my name is Casey and I'm a realtor here in Corona. And on this channel, I share information about the senior communities of Trilogy, Glen Ivy, and the community of Terramor. But I also help buyers and sellers all across Southern California. So if you find this video helpful, I'd really appreciate if you consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Okay, so let's get started. When you're ready to sell your home, it's important to keep in mind that unfortunately, there are some bad people in this world. And just like in everyday life, we all do things to keep ourselves safe. And it's no different when you're selling your home. It's important to make good decisions, especially when someone's coming in to view your home. So here are the things that every homeowner should do when putting their home up for sale. Number 1, never show your home if you're alone. Now this may sound just like basic common sense, but you don't want to put yourself in a vulnerable position by being home alone when someone comes to view your home. The truth is, you don't know the person that's coming in to view your home. In fact, it's actually best to leave when someone's coming to view your home. This way you're not inside your home with a stranger, and as I've mentioned in some of my previous videos, most buyers would prefer to view a home without the owner being present. But if you are going to be home during a showing, make sure your agent is aware of the showing. And make sure that every buyer that comes to your home is escorted by a licensed agent. And if they're not, simply tell them that you'd love for them to see your home, but they need to schedule an appointment with your agent, and then simply close the door. People will come up with all kinds of excuses for showing up without an agent, but it's just not worth putting yourself at risk if you're alone. And if someone has an appointment to view the home and you're home by yourself, ask a friend or a neighbor to stop by. The more people present during a showing, the risk of experiencing a crime decreases significantly. Number 2, don't use a combination lockbox. Lockboxes are used so you can leave a key for an agent so they can gain access into your home and show it to their clients. But combination style lockboxes can significantly increase your chances of theft, property damage, or even worse. Now in theory, real estate agents are supposed to be the only ones who have access to the code for these lockboxes. But sometimes people posing as buyers will watch the agent punch this code into the lockbox, and now they have access to the key as well. And what's even worse is, we have some very bad agents in this industry, and these agents will actually give out this code to their clients and tell them to go to the property on their own. And I've seen this happen more times than I care to remember. So in my opinion, I would never use a combination lockbox. There's just no way of controlling who has access to the code. And once someone has that code, they can enter your home whenever they want to. So what's the alternative? Well, in the real estate industry, we have a lockbox called a Supra. And with the Supra lockbox, an agent needs an app on their phone or a special key to actually open the lockbox. And the good thing about this system is it gives us a record of exactly who opened the lockbox and at what time. And if for some reason anything is missing or damaged, we know exactly who to contact to resolve the issue. So if your home is up for sale, this really is the best and safest way to monitor who comes into your home. Number 3, secure your valuables and your medications. Prior to allowing anyone in to view your home, take some time to go through and secure all your valuables. Things like money, credit cards, antiques, jewelry, tablets, and laptops. And don't forget about your prescription medications either, or any sensitive information like bills, bank statements, and your mail. These are all items that a criminal could pick up easily while walking through your home. You'll want to minimize any chance of theft of your personal items or items that could be used for identity theft. And I know that removing all of these items from your home isn't realistic, but you can go through and try to remove these things from view so they're not easily accessible when someone walks through. And there are a few other items you should secure if you're selling your home. And one thing for sure would be firearms. Now again, I know common sense would say you should lock up your guns, but I've been out showing homes and found a loaded handgun sitting on a nightstand next to a bed. So if you own guns, take the time to make sure they're secure and put away. Now I mentioned medications earlier, but in places like here in California where marijuana is legal, a lot of people have marijuana, smoking pipes, and even edibles lying around their home. And again, if your home is for sale, it's important to put these items out of view. And finally, I hate to even mention this one, but if you're a woman, you should go through and put your underwear, nightgowns, and lingerie in a place that's out of view. Remember, potential buyers will be walking through every room of your home, including your bedroom and your bathroom. And even though a buyer has no right to open up your dresser drawers when they view your home, I've caught men going through a seller's underwear drawer and even the dirty clothes hamper. So just be aware that sadly, there are some pretty creepy people in this world, and I would highly recommend you put these personal items out of view. Number 4, be suspicious of unexpected agents or buyers. Criminals go to great lengths to get access into your home, and with today's technology, they can easily get a look inside your home. We always stress the importance of taking high quality pictures and video when you sell your home, But the downside of this is that bad people can view these pictures too, so they can see exactly what's inside your home. But if someone wants to get inside your home, they may try to pose as a real estate agent or a potential buyer. So it's important to be cautious if anyone shows up to your home unannounced. Now, as I mentioned before, scheduled showings are how we ensure we know exactly who's coming into your home. And I know it's tempting to let someone into your home because the goal is you want to sell your home, but it's just not a good idea to open your door to a complete stranger who stops by and asks to come in. Number 5, install security cameras. Most people today have a video doorbell camera, and it's relatively easy and inexpensive to add additional cameras to your system. And these cameras can be a huge deterrent against theft when people come in to view your home. If someone's coming in to view your home and they know you have cameras, they're a lot less likely to try and steal from you. And if something does come up missing, the video footage from your cameras can really help resolve the problem. Number 6, be cautious of open houses. You might think that an open house would be an unlikely time for someone to try to steal your belongings, but it's probably the time when you're most at risk. Open houses can attract a lot of people, and when there are a lot of people coming through a house at the same time, it's impossible for an agent to watch everyone, and criminals can take full advantage of this. And sometimes people come in together, but while one person is talking to the agent, the second person slips away into other parts of the home, and it's easy for an agent to get distracted when answering questions about a home. And the truth is, it's simply impossible for an agent to watch every single person that comes into your home in an open house. So if you're going to allow your agent to do an open house, remember what I mentioned earlier. Make sure your valuables, medications, and personal items are stored away and they're not left out in the open. And do everything you can to hide and conceal your valuables and keep them out of view. Now, my goal today wasn't to scare anyone or to keep you from selling your home, but there can be risk associated with selling your home, and it's important to keep these things in mind. But the reality is, we don't see problems like this very often, and there are things you can do to minimize these risks. So if you implement just a few of these items, you and your family can stay safe while selling your home.